What's up, guys? TGIF. We're going to talk today about weekends and what to do regarding food when they are upon us. The first thing I want to emphasize is that the majority of you are not competing in something. Whether that's a powerlifting event or, like me, a super league event where you have to make weight, or a bodybuilding competition where you have to look a certain way by a certain date. A lot of you aren't doing that. So if you would like to indulge on the weekend, it's really not going to set you back that much. So I want to get that out of the way. Unless you are a competitor, you don't need to be on 100% all the time. So take some of the pressure off you. Now, with that said, a lot of you have probably set a goal for yourself to get in shape by a certain time or date. Now, if that's the case, you have to remember your why. You have to remember why you started. If your wedding or your best friend's wedding is at a fixed date and you know that you need to be a certain size for that date, then maybe don't cut yourself some slack. So this video is not for those people. If you are 100% serious and dedicated about diet and training, shut me off now. However, if you want to give yourself a little bit of leeway, this one's for you. First thing, two things. The first piece of advice I'm going to give you is what we call back-loading. Eat a little bit throughout the day. I'm not saying starve yourself by any stretch of the imagination. I'm saying eat light. Breakfast, egg whites, maybe quarter to a third cup of oatmeal, small snack, piece of fruit, maybe tablespoon of peanut butter. Lunch is a light salad with protein and a fat-free dressing. So essentially backloading is leaving all of your calories to the end of the day, if that's when the meal is going to take place. Like, let's say you want a Saturday night barbecue with your buddies or a Sunday night wings for football. That's what backloading is. Alternatively, if you track your macros like I do, then what you might want to do is just overestimate and put them in towards the end of the day. So MyFitnessPal is broken down by breakfast, lunch, and dinner, obviously. And if I know that I'm going to BJ's, the restaurant, and I want a Pizookie, I'm going to put the Pizookie in advance of the meal. And that way I know how many macros to allot myself for the rest of the day. So guys, those are my tips for eating out. Either backload your calories if you know that what you're gonna have at the end of the day is gonna be a lot, or just put the food in advance if you already know where you're going. But regardless, don't beat yourself up. Enjoy your weekends. You've worked really hard throughout the week, and this is your time to just sit back and chill.